Hi, my name is Tiffany and welcome to my channel. Just wanted to share some ideas with you on how I use busy boxes to keep my daughter engaged during the day. Okay, so here are my busy boxes from Monday through Friday that I do with my daughter. Each box has a different activity in it, and I do this so that she does not get bored. Many of the items in here are from the Target $1 to $5 spot. And I have to tell you that when my daughter was going from 2 to 3, I was so sad because that's when I really started looking at the YouTube videos and all the moms who had suggestions. And by the time I found out about the Target spot and all the little goodies that they have there for your kids, it was like too late for when she was 3. So I had to do some other, items, which is totally fine too. But I like how simplistic some of the items are at, Target spot and also the Dollar Tree too. So when I was in California and I saw that they had the back to school stuff out already, I totally took advantage of that, and I had to buy another luggage bag so that I can haul the stuff back home, but it was totally worth it. So let's go ahead and get started and see what's in our Monday box. So here is Dr. Seuss flashcards. I got this from the Target spot, and to prove it, it was only $1. And I like these cards because they give you like more vocabulary words as opposed to the normal A is for apple, C is for cat. So for example, we have K for kangaroo, C for camel, I think it is, and P for police. So I like that because it builds her vocabulary up a little bit better. What else do I have in here? I have number matching, and what I like about this is that on these packages they have the grade levels, and they highlight in yellow what grade level this is. So this year my daughter's pre-K, and it also tells you what skills they're going to be learning for this activity: fine motor skills, independent learning, counting, and math. So I really like that. So for this one, in the beginning of the school year, she was actually counting the pigs or the objects and then trying to figure out what the number is. But now she can actually tell me what number goes in between 4 and 6. And then she just takes the clothespin and she just puts it on the 5. And there's also some on the back. So you have 13, 14, and then she goes 15. But she can also count as well. So, the school year is almost over. So I know that some of these activities she's like already got by now, but that's totally fine. Once the new school year starts, I'll have some other activities for her to do. All right, then we have rhyming cards. This one she was not able to do as well in the beginning because I really didn't teach her rhyming. Now she's starting to get it better. And of course, I'm having so much trouble getting this open. Here we go. There we go. So for example, we have bug, what rhymes with bug. And then she would just go through rug, flower, bird. And she's like, oh, rug. And then she would take the clothespin and put it on there, just like that. Okay, and you know what? It takes her a while to go through all of these because they're back and front. And she's pretty good about it. She doesn't try to do other things. She, takes what she likes to do first, and then she'll do that first. And I do these activities in like 30 to 45 minute increments because I know her attention span will want to be on something else. So I take that time to use wisely while she's doing that. For the 30 or 45 minutes, I'll work, and it works out for us. So then we have the same or different cards. So for example, what is the same? What is different? And there's so many cards in here. So again, this could take her like alone, like 30 minutes just to do these cards. I can't get them out right now, but you can see it's a lot. And this was also $1. And this one was $1 too. So most of these, I got all of these so far I got from Target, and they're all $1. And these are opposites cards. I put them in the puzzles. I actually put in a plastic bag because for her to put it back in the box neatly, I knew that wasn't going to happen. And with my busy schedule, I'm like, just put it in a baggie. Let's just keep it simple. So for example, young, old, she would just put it together like that. All right, so that's Monday's box. Let's go to Tuesday. Put that right there. All right, So here we have an counting activity. It's pre-K. This works on fine motor skills. I'm not sure if you can see that. My camera is kind of, the lighting in here is not very good. Independent learning, counting and math. So she has these little ice cream cones. She loves working with her hands. She's very tactile. So I try to have something working with her hands in each day. And again, I do other activities with her besides these busy boxes. But this is just something to help. Like if I'm in a rush or I didn't plan for the day, this is definitely something that I go to. So here we have 3, and then she just puts the 3 pom-poms on there like that. And she loves this. She loves the feel of this and the texture, and it's just, it was just a hit. I'm glad I was able to get these this year. All right, and what's next? All right, now this is the color wheel. I made my own color wheel for her when she was like 1.5, 2 years old. But I just got this one because it actually had the names written on the colors written on the clothespins. So even though she knows her colors very well, now she can like see what the word is. So I really thought this was cool, and it was $1. So that's why I ended up getting that. And a lot of these things you can make yourself too, you know. But for me and my busyness, it's easier for me if it's already done. So it just depends. And this one is cool. I don't have to take these out. You can pretty much see, you know, it's back and front, and she gets to practice her letters with the marker here. And this one is, which one is this? This is also opposites. So here, open, closed. And she'll spread this whole thing, you know, on the table. And here's the box. So you would think this one was actually $3, but nope, it's $1. So I made out like a bandit, I tell you. They probably thought I was crazy, but I don't care. So here's some more Dr. Seuss cards. I mean, this is just numbers 1 through 20. It took her a while, guys, for her to count to 20 because she was going 13, and then she was going 15 and 16 and 19. So she kept skipping. So I'm glad that I was able to find some flashcards that were 1 to 20. So, and this was also $1. And here, shapes and colors. They had tons. I didn't get all of them because they weren't appropriate for her age, but they had so many different shapes and colors, flashcards. So here, star, and this tells you what color it is, yellow star. So it helps with her, you know, word recognition as well too, as well as colors and shapes. And is that it for this box? I think it is, yep. That's it for that box. All right, let's go to Wednesday. All right, so my goodness. I actually got 2 of them, and I just poured it into one bag. This girl loves Legos, okay? So she will spend like 2 hours on this alone. So Wednesdays are the really days that I can get a lot of work done because she totally loves playing with these Legos. The only thing that I didn't like with the these Legos, they're not like your typical like Legos that, you know, at Toys R Us. They're a little cheap, so they're harder to take off. But you know what? It does the job. And here's some money. This one she's still learning how to do, but she can do the basic, you know, $5 like that, you know, since now she understands money a little bit better. But these here, she's still learning. So I'll definitely probably be using this next year, like $10.85. Yeah, she doesn't know that yet, but that's okay because she can do some of them. And honestly, she matches up most of them because some of the colors, she does color matching with them, so. All right, so here's complete the word. So here, for example, this is ball. So she most likely, like right now, she doesn't she's starting to learn how to read 3-letter words, which is awesome, but she still doesn't know how to like read, so she'll just match the pictures together for now. But still, it allows her to see words and how they're spelled, because she does understand that the letters make sounds now, so that's really good. All right, and then we have letter learning. This one she's been doing really well with uppercase and lowercase letters. And let me get my clothespin. So for example, really simple, this is uppercase B, and then she would just put the clothespin on lowercase b. And again, this keeps her busy for a while because there's so many back and front. So busy. And again, $1. So I'm just really like happy about like how this turned out this year. It's been very helpful for me, and for Marissa too. So Marissa's my daughter, by the way. I totally didn't say her name. Sorry. All right, so that's Wednesday. All right, and here are some lacing. I actually got this from a really good friend of mine. She's like my sister. And basically it's just lacing, and she loves playing with the string. I'm still working on her lacing skills, as you can see, but she still has fun with it, and she takes a lot of time with it, so it works. So this again is something for her to play with her hands with. I don't know if play with her hands is the right way to say it. Use her hands, because she's very tactile. So now which one? This one is Alphabet Connect. Alphabet Connect. Again, this was $1. So I don't think I have these like in any particular order yet, but basically she would just connect the picture. For example, an elephant, she would connect it to the E. So, and she does understand that her letter sounds now, which is awesome. And then we have some more colors and shapes that she can go over. I like to continue to go over the colors and shapes. It's just in a different form. It's not the same flashcards as before, because she totally sometimes forget triangle. So I like to still have her review those shapes so that she doesn't forget. All right, now our last day, Friday. So here we have our rhyming puzzle wheels, and this goes over fine motor skills, critical thinking, independent learning, shapes and colors, and counting and math. So you have your middle piece. So all the words that rhyme with dice, spice, ice, nice, or is that rice? Oh my goodness, I can't see. And mice. So this is pretty cool. She likes this as well. Here she is working on colors and shapes. So for example, she has purple oval, so then she'll find the other part of it. And again, this takes her a long time to do. And then animals, this is just flashcards of different animals and how they're spelled. And she really loves animals, so that way she has a nice little added vocabulary to all of her different animals. And again, these cards were also $1. So most of the stuff, aside from the Legos, or the make-believe Legos, they were, those are the only things that I paid more than $1 for. And this here are different letters, capital letters, okay? And she loves this stuff. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. It's some type of like, it's like sticky, but not sticky. I can't explain it. Like my hands still feel fine. But she basically forms these, like it looks like almost like Rice Krispie treats. You see that? Like it's like coming apart, like it's like marshmallows or something, and like Rice Krispie. So she just forms the letters with, I don't even know what you call this, but I also got this from the $1 to $5 section at Target. And then she just makes her little letter out of it. And this part is like, this probably, aside from the Legos, is probably her favorite because she loves putting her hands in it and making the letters. So, All right, and that is it for my busy boxes for Monday through Friday. Thank you for watching my video.